Easter. It's what we claim at Easter as Christians, that Jesus really did rise again. If that's true, then what difference does it make for you? If that's true, then how does the resurrection speak to you and to the issues that you face in your life? That's what this series is about. And today we're going to talk about how the resurrection of Jesus speaks to our ambition. How does the resurrection of Jesus, how does Easter speak to our ambition? And by ambition, I mean, what are you living for? What are you searching for in life? What are you hoping to get out of life? What do you want to achieve in life? What are you living for? That's what I mean. So, if you have a Bible, John chapter 6 is where we'll be today. If you need to borrow a Bible, there's one in the seat there. It's on page 946 in that particular Bible. And I'd invite you to follow along with us. In this passage, Jesus is going to give us a metaphor to help us understand our ambitions, and then he's going to use that metaphor to challenge our ambitions. So he's going to give us a metaphor to help us understand our ambitions and then use it to challenge our ambitions. Let's jump in. John chapter 6. In the verses that were just read, that tells us the event before the conversation that Jesus has that we're looking at today. And here's how the event went. It says Passover was near, and so what's on everybody's mind in the Jewish world that they lived in was Moses, and how Moses had led the people out of Egypt. And so they're all thinking about Moses, and then they're all gathered there to listen to Jesus teach. There's 5,000 of them, and they don't have anything to eat. And so Jesus miraculously provides food for them. And so they're already thinking about Moses anyway because of Passover, and now Jesus has just provided bread for them, and it's like, man, this is weird. Jesus is a lot like Moses, and that's the connection that they make. And so that's their conclusion in chapter 6, verse 14. It says, when the people saw the sign he had done, the multiplying of the food, when he saw the sign that he had done, they said, this truly is the prophet who is to come into the world. What they're saying is this really is the prophet like Moses. Moses said there would be a prophet like him who would come and that we needed to pay attention to him, that we needed to listen to him. Jesus is like Moses. He's the one who has come. And then it says that they tried to make Jesus king. They tried to take him by force and put him in charge. And so Jesus withdrew from them. And so Jesus escapes them, and they were standing by this lake, and Jesus decides he's going to go to the other side of the lake. And so he just walks across the water to the other side of the lake, which is the fastest point. And so he just walks across, which is super interesting. We don't have time to talk about that today. But the crowd they didn't see him do that, and they're confused, like, where did he go? And so they receive word that he's on the other side, and so they walk all the way around to find him. And then verse 25, when they found him on the other side of the sea, they said to him, Rabbi, when did you get here? How did you get here so fast? And they're confused because he walked across the water. And then Jesus answered, verse 26, truly I tell you, you